Well, hi there, Leo. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and of course, Lady J of Lady J's Pirate Tarot Readings. So far, that's kind of where I'm headed, but we'll have to double check, and I'll get back to you when I know. All right. We're going to talk about January, which goes from December 31st through February 3rd. Which will give us 5 weeks, which is 5 columns and 3 rows, as per usual. I'm doing this up close and personal, number 1, because I'm not at home, and number 2, because I want you to see the cards up close and personal and be able to get and see all the detail like you weren't able to see last month. And so I think you'll really like them because we're using all the same decks. They're all in the comments below. So as always, this may or may not hit you right. So if it doesn't jive with you, come back next week and we'll see what fits. And of course, if take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. I have this deck here. We've pre-programmed all the decks for you. This is the Crystal Ally card. We're going to pick a stone for the month for you, the month of January, Leo. Let us see what comes out. All right. I'm going to pick a card for you. All right. We picked fire. There it is. Just fire. That's it. There's nothing more to say except fire. Okay. So it's really very much about action and intention, and you have both in spades this week, this month. You are going to be taking action, making things happen, being the person who has all the ambition, the intention, all of that is happening. You are going to make stuff happen this month. Okay, so very cool. I'm going to set that aside for you, and we will talk now about the messages I got from Spirit for you while I lay out the cards for you. These are, of course, the John Holland cards. I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. The 5 rows, 5 columns, 3 rows. And the message I got for you, the group message for all 5 signs, was that we need to just get started, okay? So if we have been holding off on starting on that exercise program, we need to start. If we've been holding off on any kind of project, it's okay to get started. Hey, very excellent. That could be a yard work project. This could be a business project. This could be any number of different things you've been holding off on starting, but you need to get going. Ta-da! It's time. You can pull the trigger now and go, go, go. All right, so everybody is getting ready to get started on whatever it is they're starting. So all 12 signs are doing that. You yourself, the message I got for you, Leo, was that it's important for you to stay connected. Honor and appreciate all your connections. So the people that are important to you, you need to be connected to them. You need to maintain those connections. Relationships are like plants that if you don't water them regularly, they will die. Some just don't. And that's really cool. I'm like the people that you can call up 12 years later and go, just like you were talking to them yesterday. Those are cool and rare. So the rest of them, you need to water them regularly and pay attention to who they are and what they are and make sure they know how much you mean to them, right? We want to maintain that intensity of connection, especially even if it's, once a month you talk to somebody. But the message is simple for you to maintain connections. And I know you know what that means for you, and you will take care of that business, okay? You're smart that way, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. It is December 31st through January 6th will be our first week. And I have the third eye chakra. And this is, my goodness, there's a lot of glare. But yes, this card here is talking about how we are connected right here. This is that spot right there. That's your third eye chakra. And it's open and it's clearly wanting to talk to you about what's going on. What do you see when your eyes are closed, right? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing? What do you, you can and will see things differently if you just close your eyes and allow your emotions and your feelings and your outside self to communicate to you what you're feeling or what you see. It will influence you differently. So I think there's those moments when you like, even when you're seeing like fireworks, you close your eyes and you just feel the boom, 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 and you feel it differently. But you experience the fireworks, and it's a whole nother experience, which is super cool. Try it sometime. The opportunity here is to try looking at it from a different perspective through here, whatever's going on, relationships, whatever, before you make a major assumption or major decision, look through here to get there, okay? Where you're blocked this week is temptation, okay? We have temptation. This is an interesting card. It shows this guy, he's actively moving away from something that is bright and shiny. So he is upset and is very actively moving away from something bright and shiny. Oh, it appears to be a key. So this bright and shiny key, he wants it. He wants it very badly, but he's also consumed by something dark and twisty. And I think that temptation is either guilt or shame or something like that. So the dark and twisty is keeping him from grabbing the key that's covered in light, right? So some things are meant for us and some things are not. And it's important for us to work at it. And I think that when you're looking at this temptation, I want you to look at it from your third eye. I want you to look at it from here and see for yourself if it's truly meant for you. Because when you know, you know. When you realize it's just a mirage, you'll understand. Because your solution is being in your authority, standing firm, standing strong, knowing who you are, what you're doing. I mean, the gateway is here. You have a gateway, you have a plan, you have a situation, you have a way of doing what you're doing. And I feel like that temptation is a total distraction. That's just my take on it. It doesn't feel very good or appropriate for you right now. And I want you to just kind of appreciate that for what it is, okay? You're standing strong in your foundation. That's your solution to this week. Huzzah. I'm glad for it. Perfect. We're going to move on to the next week, the 7th through the 13th. We will go in depth on the first week at the end of this video, so no problemos. Solar plexus chakra. So we're going to go ahead and look at memories. Solar plexus is below your heart and above your second chakra, so your third chakra. All your solar plexus stuff is happening where it's all the emotions and this is how I was taught, okay? Doesn't match everybody's understanding of the third chakra, but here I am telling you that emotions and heat are built up right here. Pay attention to what memories you have about different situations that are going on this week. And if you can remember those lessons, maybe you don't have to repeat the negative ones, correct? Because where you're blocked is with obstacles and challenges. So yes, there will be something coming your way that is going to be like a major roadblock for you. And I'm frustrated for that to be the situation for you, but I am open to it. So as you get ready to circumnavigate this obstacle, this situation, remember how you got there. Remember, you've been here before. I feel like this is something you've seen before. So you will have like, wait, I've been here and I know how to get through. I know how to get out of this one. If I just do this and I twist that knob and then I go this way, everything will be okay. And it'll take an hour. It'll take longer than I want, but I can get out of this situation and it'll be okay. And what's beautiful is, interesting. So your memories from your third chakra take you straight to the big solution, which is your heart chakra. Okay. So this is your heart chakra saying that, yeah, every obstacle you have can be fixed and cleared if you just come at it from your heart. Okay. So yes, this is good news. We are approaching everything. This obstacle or this challenge can be overcome from our heart. All right. Good news. We love that. That's good news. Yay. Yay. Excellent. Very good news. Okay. The next week over, we're going to talk about the 14th through the 20th. And the 14th or the 20th has you looking at the truth. The truth is balanced. You balancing out the scales. Interesting, right? So you are the one who brings things back into balance. You're not looking at anything else as this is about you experiencing yourself in a different way and understanding that you bring things back into balance, not anyone else. Nobody else can bring this thing back into balance the way it should, but you are the common denominator of what needs to be brought to the table. Okay, this is you getting this information. We need you for this thing. Why? Well, because nobody else can do it but you. Okay, I'm like, well, it's kind of nice. That's a truth. But it shouldn't go to your head in a negative way. It should be experienced as, okay, cool. I am here to be a solution. Fabulous. Standing your ground is blocked. You are not going to be in a position to make a big splash when you walk in. This is another good reason to stay humble in the moment of, I am the only one who can fix this, but don't come in with a giant head, right? You want to come in with an understanding that, okay, I can fix this. Much like a good doctor might run into a situation knowing, hi, I can help. How can I help? As opposed to I'm the doctor, I can help, I can fix it. You don't want to do that. You want to come in with, how can I help, right? Stay into that position and you will be much better and much happier. There will be financial and material changes, not rewards necessarily, but there will be changes to your finances and materials, okay? So things are going to be coming towards you that'll be beneficial or taken away that might be beneficial. There will be changes. It doesn't say whether it's good or bad, but the colors are all good. So I'm not feeling like anything is dying or being stripped away unless you wanted it to be stripped away. So this has more to do with you choosing what you want and how you want it to be in your life and making arrangements for it. And then like things that'll go are things that are supposed to go. Clearing the way for new things for yourself, I think. That's good news. The 21st through the 27th, Leo, we have, we're going to start the week off with a little sacrifice, okay? This might be you saying, okay, I'm not going to be doing my usual morning run because I'm going to stay and make breakfast for my wife or whatever, my secondary person in my life. Whoever my partner is, I will stay and make that person breakfast in bed because I will sacrifice my fitness in this moment to make this other person feel special and happy. Okay? This is the kind of sacrifice I'm feeling because it looks like, she is surrounded by beautiful flowers and the clouds and a rainbow. And so this sacrifice is not horrifying or awful. This is a pleasant sacrifice for a pleasant outcome. I'm happy about that. You are, in fact, having to be in the waiting game anyway. So while you're doing the sacrifice, you're waiting. Waiting is blocked also. So there will be some action in spite of the fact that you're in the waiting game. You're probably supposed to be waiting, but someone's going to push you along and say, gotta go, gotta make it happen. Let's go make it happen. You're like, okay, but I'm supposed to be waiting. And the answer is no, we gotta go. And they'll be pushing. And that'll be annoying, but you'll handle it. Hope is here. And hope is telling me that, yes, indeed, you are in a position right now. The solution will be to stand in reckless hope. So even though you're pushing forward and not waiting, I'm glad you did the sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice something and hope for the best. Okay, you're going to be like, okay, here I go. I'm going to do this. Maybe you're offering something that is a sacrifice for you to a sibling or a child, and you're like, okay, I'm going to give you this car, or I'm going to give you this thing, and I'm going to hope and pray that it grows and that it turns into something beautiful. And it's okay. You don't have to have all the answers right now. No wonder the waiting game is you wanted to be in the waiting game. I want to just wait and see, but no, the timing was wrong for waiting, and you had to make a decision. All right, the person needs this now. We'll just do it. You make the sacrifice. You give them something that is a gift from you, and then you hope that it doesn't turn backwards, right? All right, so that's a lot going on there, Leo, and that will be the 21st to the 27th. Now, the 28th through February 3rd, we're going to start this week off with movement, choices, and decisions, right? I believe these are being pushed into place because of the sacrifice you made. Maybe you gave up where you were living or something, and now you're in a position where you need to get busy moving so that you can take care of yourself, right? But there are a lot of doorways opening, and they're all lit with beautiful color and light, which tells me that this is a good card. This is really nice. So there are choices and decisions to be made, and you will have options. This is good news. I like that you have options, and they're all brilliant and lovely. So keep that in mind. The choices in front of you are all beautiful. Yay, I love that for you. Let that be a wonderful thing for you. Transformation is blocked. You will not be able to totally transform this week, okay? You will be laying the groundwork, I think, for some transformation, but you are not ready to do the full tamale. So sort of cocoon time. Instead, you're going to go in and start doing the cocoony thing, all right? That's nice. I like that. And while you're making movement and choices and decisions, love begins. There is the gift of love coming your way. This is very much an Ace of Cups card. It speaks a lot of joy and love and rainbows and all that good stuff. And that's two different people holding that cup. So yeah, there's a partnership in this mix. Lovely balance, lovely joy, love. All the good shit is right here. Okay, this is some good stuff. And you are going to be, this is your solution. A partnership is your solution at the end of the month, January. So I really like that for you, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and slide these cards into a lovely organized stacks as I usually do, so that we can, in fact, go in depth on the first week, because that's what we need to do. We'll go in depth a little bit. And so I have the 3 cards in front of me, and I have this pre-programmed deck for you from the Alleyman's Tarot. You're going to dig these up close and personal. They're very different. Every card is separate and individual from the others. And we will, of course, look at them up close and get their stories for you. All right? So we were talking about how December 31st through the 6th, you are going to be looking at things from your intuition, from your third eye. We want you to keep that clear and open, and like maybe close your eyes so you can really see through how things really are. When you close your eyes, you can see things more clearly. All right. And this is the Hermit card. It has Hermit energy to it. It does say Traitor on it, which is interesting. It speaks to somebody who has a false look about them, right? A false energy. So we want you to stay open to the possibilities of the false energy on whoever you're dealing with at this time. We were talking about that with the Temptation card as well, is that something seemed false. It was a false option, a false possibility. Temperance is here. Reminding you, of course, that there's the big lie that you're never enough. And we want you to hear the truth, which is you're always enough. And when you do that, you step into the flow, all right? With you stepping into the flow, everything is good. We want you to be in the flow, to appreciate that when things come to you, you have to let some things go to receive everything that you have coming to you. So receive and release. Receive and release. That's the rotation with that. And that's the theme for the week, okay? Where you're blocked is temptation. We talked about temptation was blocking you. There's something you see that you would like more. Ooh, what about that? Ooh, what about that? But you can already see it's a problem. It's a problem for this person. So whatever that sparkly thing is not a good thing. It's not good for you. All right? We also have the Alleyman himself. All right? The Alleyman can show you this card is really quite amazing. The Alleyman has a shield behind him that is covered in the symbols of him twiddling a coin in his hands. He's twiddling the coin like a magician. So remember, everything you see might be an illusion. So one more time, we're talking again about how things may not be everything they should be. You're not seeing it clearly, which is why the third chakra came up. We want you to look at it from another point of view. Temptation, showing you an illusion, all right? An illusion of something you think you want, but it's not. It's an illusion, all right? And this is the Ace of Cups, which is showing I think this is what you think you see when your eyes are open, because this is blocked. This is the final card in the row underneath the Alleyman, and it's telling me the Ace of Cups is blocked, okay? So the gift of love is blocked. So if you're looking at interesting, it could be that some of my Leos are looking at a new sexy partner possibility. Oh yeah. Well, be careful, because this one's going to come with either, if it all goes according to plan, you're going to get way more than you bargained for, like a bag of snakes. So be careful, right? Whatever it is, it's an illusion. This person is not what they seem. They are all, I don't see it. They will take everything you have. They're not what they seem, and I want you to be careful, okay? In fact, just don't. Okay, Leo? This could be, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, right? Let's please stay in that mentality and be clear. Because as you look at it more closely, you're going to see that, no, this isn't what it should be. It's too easy, or it's too simple. It's too whatever, too abundant. Oh my God. Too much of a good thing is not very good, right? So just be careful about what you're seeing. Bounce off another human being if you can. Let them tell you what they see. And you may find that what you think you see isn't what you see, right? So we're looking for a proper authority, right? We want to be standing in our authority at this time and not wishy-washy, it's a solid foundation here. We have the square, we have the circle, we have all of it. This guy is so balanced, so squared off, and so firm. It's perfect. We needed this person to help us see clearly and anchor us so that we don't make a poor decision, all right? The Three of Swords is here, and this is a really interesting Three of Swords, right? Look at that. Cool. Almost looks like a face. But the reality, of course, is that one more time we have this opportunity to not sharing every little thing that we ever heard isn't going to be helpful to us. We will hurt ourselves if we share too much. So as we glean more power, even if it's understanding that what we're looking at is an illusion, we may not be able to scream that from the mountaintops. We might want to not do that. We want to just sort of take the information for what it is and go, okay, well, I see that's a Scorpio or a pardon me, Scorpios. But I see that's a scorpion on the ground, and I think I'm going to walk around that, right? I see it, I understand it, I acknowledge it, I understand what it will do. I'm going to walk around the scorpion. I am not going to approach it. I don't have to scream at the top of my lungs, there's a scorpion right here. That's not necessary, okay? We want to be clear that we are okay with the fact that it's there, and walk around it, all right? We are making better choices for ourselves. That's good news. We also have new information coming to us. Fabulous. About something new that we need to know about, all right? So we have this page of wands here. He's going to be helpful. He's going to bring new information about something we want to learn about, and that is good news for us, Leo. We want you to embrace the possibilities. We want you to be open, be prepared, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards from this deck, which is Psychic Tarot for the Heart from John Holland, and we are going to add a few cards to this layout, to clarifying a couple of the cards that we are looking at. All right, so we'll go ahead and clarify. Actually, no, we're not going to clarify anything. Everything's clear. I like it. I like it just the way it is. Even the Alleyman, he's very much a man of illusion, so we speak very much about illusion. All right, really a quick recap. Don't trust what we see with our eyes. Look from here, okay? Everything is an illusion. There are people in your midst who are not who they say they are. Stay in the flow where you can, okay? Temptation is blocking you, so you're looking at shiny things that aren't helpful. Master of Illusion is in the house, right? He's come up twice. So if it looks too good to be true, the Ace of Cups, this gift of love might be too good to be true, okay? Be careful. Stand in your authority. Be strong. Be clear. Don't tell anybody what you saw necessarily. It may not be for you to tell them. They may have to step in it. And you might have something else to learn, okay? So that's good news for you, Leo. I'm glad to see this for you. And we will talk next for the 7th through the 13th. Probably from home, and that's good news for me. But yes, indeed, I look forward to hearing your comments below. Go ahead and leave those, like and subscribe. It's totally free. I'll be putting up videos once a week, and they all come to you for free. I do hope that these are helping you. I can't do this without you. I do this for you, with you, right? It's a group thing for me. And I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much, Leo.